My name is Ella, and today I just wanted to do like a very quick video on stuff that I've learned this past month. One of the things that I've learned is that this shirt is way too big for me, and then maybe I should check the size on things before I buy them. Another thing that I learned was that if you layer a long sleeve shirt under a summer dress, you can wear a summer dress all year long. Wow! Another thing that I learned that's more serious is that in this life, you will come across people who do not like you, and you will come across people who try and bring you down. And this happened to me this past week. Someone who I've never met before, who I don't know, who doesn't know me, created a whole bunch of different Twitter accounts, about 8 of them, to send me hate. And it was really kind of hurtful at first. They were telling me things like, Colleen shouldn't have sent you anything because you wrote her a shitty song and you can't sing, and stuff like that. They were attacking me for the things that I really like about myself, and that really hurt, and I let them get to me for a little while, and then I realized that the hurtful things that they're saying about me aren't a reflection of me, they're a reflection of them. And I think that perhaps we all need to realize that sometimes, that if you're being bullied or if someone is saying something mean to you, oftentimes it's not so much about you as it is about them. One of my favorite songs is called Hurt People, Hurt People. And I think that that's an important thing to remember, that oftentimes the people who hurt you are actually hurting themselves. And so this internet troll that I encountered, my guess is that they're probably someone who's lonely and they want attention, or they're bored because they don't have very many hobbies. And so rather than responding to them and feeding this horrible coping mechanism that they found, I just blocked them, I ignored them, and I prayed for them. And I prayed that someday they find peace and that someday they don't feel the need to spread hate online or in real life, because it's just not how you make friends, and it's not how to live this life to the best of their ability. And so I think that sometimes we do need to step back and just realize, we don't have to respond to people who are mean by being mean back to them. Instead, we can just ignore it and focus on our friends and focus on our loved ones and focus on what we do like about ourselves. So that's what I tried to do. Yay! Another thing that I learned this week was how important it is to not give up. These past 2 weeks have been really, really difficult for me. I don't want to get into the details of it, but if you're my friend or my family, you kind of know that it's been a bit of a shitty time, for lack of a better way to describe it. Anyways, I've also had the time to do a bit of reflecting, and I realized that if every time that things went wrong in my life, I decided to give up, I would have been gone about 5 years ago. And I'm not, and I'm still around to experience these beautiful blessings that keep coming my way. And so it's so important to hold on, to keep fighting, and to not give up, because you don't know the good things that are coming down the road. And if you give up and stop fighting and just lay down and just let life slip by, you will never be able to experience the great things that are coming. I have been really, really sad in the past, and I've wanted to give up, and it's felt like life is just beating me down and it's not a fair fight. But then if you surround yourself with friends, you realize that you can still stand up, because they'll hold you up when you're too weak, and they will fight with you and alongside you. So don't give up, ever, because there's so much greatness in this world. There really, really is. I'm inspired by the kind of people who I meet every day, and I'm so grateful that I am alive to experience both the difficult times and the sad times, because they're shaping me into this human being who loves life. I really love life at this point. Another thing that I've learned is that it's so important to count your small blessings, because a lot of people get caught up and forget that even though maybe you don't get to meet some celebrity that you want to meet, you get to go home to a house that has people who you love under the roof, or you get to go home to a house at all. And these blessings are often so overlooked, and it's easy to get overwhelmed with all the things that you will never get to do, or all the stuff that you don't have. And it's so easy to just overlook all the stuff that is positive in your life. And if you are ever feeling sad or down, honestly, just look around you and make a list of everything that is good. Like for me right now in this room, I have a Miranda bobblehead. That makes me happy. I'm alive. I'm breathing. That makes me happy. I have socks in my drawer so my feet don't get cold. That makes me happy. I have all these little things, and when added together, they make this life extraordinary. So, you know, like be grateful because someone is praying for the things that we all take for granted. Yeah, that's another thing I've learned. The last thing I wanted to say is just a reminder to be compassionate for everyone who you know is fighting a battle that you might know nothing about. So speak kindly, be gentle, try to be empathetic or sympathetic. You know, take your time, respect them, listen. Just be the best person that you can be. Always. Whoa! I've gotten the hiccups a lot this week. That wasn't a hiccup though, that was a burp. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Bye.